Hey guys, it's Evelyn. Welcome back to my channel. So my phone has just decided that it wants to not work. So the whole first half of this video just didn't save. So I'm going to film on here even though it's not the greatest quality and just have some b-roll and voiceovers. I'm going to roll with that, and then the last quarter of this video I actually have footage for, so we'll use that. So we're just going to roll with it and go what happens, because I have filmed this video 3 times today and it has just decided not to work. So we're just going to roll with it. You absolutely need a few reusable water bottles with you on campus, as well as a tumbler or mug if you're a coffee or a tea person. And you can just check out to see where your university gets its water from. I was fine just drinking the sink water at Clarkson. It tasted fine and it was not gross or anything. But they also had refillable filter water bottle station things. And you could also just have a Brita filter if you think you're going to need it. Absolutely do not stock up on giant packs of plastic water bottles. They're awful for you and the environment, and they take up so much unnecessary space in your dorm, and you don't have a cute metal water bottle to put your stickers on then. I would recommend bringing 2 sets of towels and 2 sets of sheets with you. This way you can always have one clean set while the other one is dirty or in the laundry. I would always wash my sheets every 2 weeks, and then while one set of sheets was in the wash, I would make my bed with the other set of sheets. Or if you don't have time to wash them, you can just swap sheets and then wash both sets at the same time. And having 2 sets of towels allows you to always have a clean set that you can switch out to every week if you didn't have time to wash your towels. It just makes you not have to worry about it, because college life gets busy. Sometimes you don't have time to do the laundry, but you need to have clean sheets and towels. You do not need a whole bunch of pillows or throw blankets or anything like that. I had a cozy corner under my bed that I really did not use. Obviously you want to have a couple pillows to make it comfy, and maybe one extra blanket to have if it gets cold, or you want to have it around you when you're watching a movie or whatever. But you don't need a whole bunch of pillows or blankets. Not necessary, and they'll just make your room feel more claustrophobic and crowded. And I also personally don't use washcloths. I don't think you really need them at school, and you have to worry about having a wet washcloth when you come back from the shower. So that's something else I would avoid. Something that I loved in my dorm was a $20 rug that I got from Walmart. You can get one from Walmart or any store like that, like Target. And it's really nice to have a place to put your feet down and take your socks off and not be on the really cold college dorm floor. I had it half under my desk, half under my bed. It was just really nice to have a place to rest my feet that was warm and comfy underneath my desk. Do not buy fluffy area rugs that are going to get dirty and be annoying to clean and just be in your way and be tripping hazards. Those white fuzzy ones are just gross. They're going to get dirty and they're so unnecessary. Of course they're comfy, but if you're going to get one, at least don't get a white one. But just think about being more practical and you having a rug that will be able to be vacuumed and easily cleaned, but also be comfortable and look cute. In terms of decorations, I would recommend bringing a few wall decorations like this poster that I designed, and other things that you can easily hang up with painter's tape or easy to remove command strips, because you might have to move out and take all your stuff down suddenly during the year. You don't know. And I also loved having a bulletin board above my desk. Sorry, that was such a short, awful clip that I recorded at the beginning of the year. The bulletin boards made my life so much easier for pinning things that I got from school, or just having my cute cards and stuff that my friends sent me pinned up there. I just love bulletin boards. If you're going to put something on your wall and take the time to do it, I would recommend doing a bulletin board. Don't go crazy overboard with these decorations though this year, like this example that I put on Pinterest, just because especially this year you might have to move out at a minute's notice, and obviously like you want your dorm to look cute, but you want it to be easily pack upable, and also having a whole bunch of like knickknacks and stuff on your desks or whatever like may look cute, but they're not practical, might just be in your way. So if you're going to have anything on your desk, make it have a purpose, like being a pencil holder or something like that. And also a whole bunch of like dorm decorations and like life hacks and like dorm ideas that you see on Pinterest are just super unnecessary. So don't bring a whole bunch of random things that are just going to be in your way and that you're not going to use ever. Like I liked having a few decorations about, but if my desk got like too cluttered or anything like that, I just got stressed out. You don't want to have that much stuff. And also a lot of the dorms on Pinterest look like way bigger than they actually are, and you just don't need all that stuff. I had these super awesome little purple like rubbery plastic drawer organizers that I kept my school supplies in, and they were awesome, and they made it really easy to move out because I could just pick up the little drawer organizers and put them in a larger bin, and that kept all of my school supplies safe and easy to travel and just really organized. But remember, you're not in elementary school anymore. You don't need all the markers and the pencils and crayons and glue sticks and stuff like that. Just get the school supplies that you need. So you need some good pens, a few good pencils, because most of your work is going to be on your laptop. I liked having sticky notes and tape and a couple highlighters, but that's pretty much all you need. So don't go crazy overboard on the school supplies, because then you're going to have a whole bunch of random stuff in your desk drawer that you're going to have to move out later on, and it's just going to sit there and be untouched. So only bring the school supplies that you actually use on a daily basis. You definitely need a good backpack that has a built-in like pencil casey type pouch there you can keep your pens and pencils and grab them really easily. And you also want it to have a good laptop pouch that'll keep your laptop safe when you're running across campus. Backpacks are great because you are going to be running across campus and being outside, and just so much more comfortable to have something on your back and just have everything with you. I would not recommend using a purse or a crossbody bag as your method of carrying your school supplies. I have more stylish friends that like to use purses, but if you're going to be running across campus, this is just going to hurt your shoulder and be way less convenient than having a backpack. I know Clarkson and other universities are requiring students to have an overnight bag ready in their dorm to take if they have to go into quarantine housing, so just have an overnight bag that's easily packed for that. Do not bring your entire accessory collection to college. I only had one purse and that is all I needed, so just bring one or two because you're not going to be going out that much this year anyway, so just leave a whole bunch of excessive accessories at home. I would definitely bring a small first aid kit with you that has band-aids and stuff like that in it. I had a really cute Minions one, and also having some ibuprofen, Tylenol, maybe a bottle of cough medicine. But don't go overboard with your first aid kit, just have what you need. And you also need a thermometer this year because you're going to be required to check your temperature a bunch to make sure that you don't have coronavirus. Oh, and definitely have a couple boxes of tissues in your dorm because you never know when the allergies or the cold or whatever is going to hit. Work on minimizing your skincare and hair care routines and only bring what you need. What you see here is what I use and what I'm going to bring to school. I have my one face wash that I use, I have my morning face cream, my night cream, one set of deodorant, some acne medicine, and then clear mascara and chapstick, and that's pretty much all the makeup that I wear. And I have this like acne concealer, and that's about it. So really just bring what you actually use. I made the mistake of bringing my entire makeup collection last year and I didn't use any of it, so don't do that. And bring minimal hair supplies. Obviously I'm going to bring a couple more hair ties than that, but this is what I use on a daily basis, so I'm only going to bring those few things, and I don't really use that many hair products. I have my shampoo bar, a conditioner, and this conditioning spray that I use to help keep like mosquitoes and stuff away is really the only other type of hair care that I bring to school. And then just make sure that you have like your lotion and hand sanitizer, and that's pretty much it. So don't go crazy and bring a whole bunch of beauty supplies that you aren't going to use, especially this year if you're going to be stuck in your dorm for most of the year anyway. You don't really need that much stuff. And always have hand sanitizer and hand soap. And Invest in a cheap mini vacuum just like this. I had it in my dorm. It was great to suck up all the hair that fell off my head because I have a lot of long hair and it just fell out a lot. And also to pick up sand and dirt and stuff when we brought it in from the snow and on our boots and stuff. This just helps keep your room clean, and you have to have a clean room or else you'll get stressed out. And just have other cleaning supplies. You definitely need dish soap to wash those water bottles that you're bringing with you, and just have a nice all-purpose cleaner to disinfect your room and keep it smelling nice and clean just so you stay healthy and relaxed because your dorm is not dirty and stressing you out. Definitely get a laundry rack. These are life-changing and super convenient to have in your dorm. And also have a laundry bag that is really easy to carry to the laundry room with you. It just makes your life so much easier. Don't get a basket. Those are just big and bulky and annoying. Just bring what you need for laundry detergent. I have this one 7th generation laundry detergent that has lasted me a really long time. It's still half full and I use it all year. Don't bring a whole bunch of extra laundry stuff like the scented things or just a whole bunch of other add-ins that you don't need. Be simple and it'll be easier to carry. Don't bring a whole bunch of extra laundry crap. Invest in a cute ID holder lanyard. This thing saved my life all year. It's where I kept my dorm key, my mail key, my ID, my driver's license, and everything important to me. So have a nice lanyard or something similar that you can just have everything you need with you at all times. Definitely have a lockbox in your dorm where you can keep your passport, any other important documents, as well as any cash that you have. And make sure that you take this home with you when you go home on any breaks, because with the pandemic, you don't know if you're going to be going back to your dorm or not. Don't bring a bunch of valuables and don't keep a lot of cash in your dorm. Only bring practical shoes that you're actually going to wear. Definitely do not bring your entire shoe collection. I brought way too many shoes last year. So just bring, your one good pair of gym sneakers, your interview shoes, and then some nice, cute, comfy shoes, and maybe your rain boots or whatever you need for the type of weather that you're going to be experiencing. But don't bring a whole bunch of shoes that you don't need and aren't going to wear, especially if you're not going out this fall. Just bring good staple clothing items that you can use in a whole bunch of different outfits, and maybe don't bring all of your hoodies, just bring one of your hoodies and just one sundress instead of all of your sundresses, and just be considerate of what clothes you actually wear and think about the fact that you're probably going to be stuck in your dorm for most of this year because of social distancing rules. So just bring outfits that you'll actually wear. You don't need all of your sweaters. I definitely brought too much clothes. So don't bring your entire wardrobe. You can always swap clothes out when you go home if you want to change it out or if you think you need more than you brought. Also make sure that you have good jackets and rain gear based on the weather that you're going to be experiencing on your campus. Don't want to get frostbite. Definitely don't bring your entire jewelry collection. I brought way too much jewelry last year for some reason, and I really just don't wear jewelry. So bring a couple staple pieces that you'll actually wear and leave the rest at home. I haven't changed my earrings in the last 3 months, so don't bring a whole bunch of extra jewelry and accessories that you're not going to wear. Bring some books to read or a coloring book or other things like knitting and a hobby, just so you have something to do and to take your mind off things, but don't bring a whole bunch of random crap to have in your dorm that you're not going to have time to look at. Do not stock up on a crazy amount of food in your dorm. You don't need 20 billion packages of ramen. Have some healthy snacks in your dorm, but don't have a whole bunch of food because you probably won't eat it. It'll take up a whole bunch of space and you're on a meal plan. You're paying for food from your college and you don't want to gain the freshman 15, and you will if you have a whole bunch of random snack food in your dorm, so I caution you against that. I would recommend getting a mini fridge and a microwave. They're really convenient and helpful to have in your dorm. In terms of other electronics and stuff, I would really think about if you would actually use a TV or a Keurig or other things like that. My roommate brought a TV and I did use it, but I didn't really need it because I would just watch shows on my laptops a lot of the time. And I personally don't drink coffee or tea, so I didn't really use her Keurig at all, but she had one. So think about, are those things you're actually going to use, and are those things you actually want to spend money on, or do you want to put money somewhere else. So just think about how you want to use up space in your dorm and what you really want to spend money on, what you're really going to use, because most colleges actually have decent coffee. So
I would also make sure that you have an Ethernet cord and a power strip. Ethernet is great because you can just plug right into the internet if the Wi-Fi is being slow, or if you have like a big project, depending on like what your major is. If you're doing lots of like stuff that is very computer heavy, it's great to have an Ethernet cord. I could not find the Ethernet plug in my dorm at all. I don't know where it was. You can't have extension cords in most colleges, so I wouldn't bring those. And most colleges don't use like fairy lights or like Christmas lights, or if they do, I don't think they're really necessary. Like, yeah, they're cute, but like, do you really want to spend the time hanging them all up and having to take them all down later? Like, I don't know, if that's like really your thing, go for it, but I don't think they're really necessary. And also, most schools don't let you have candles or anything like that, so I would not invest in candles. And I probably wouldn't get like wallflowers or scented things either, because there's always gonna be someone that's gonna complain about that, because it'll just make the whole hall smell like it. So I just wouldn't buy a whole bunch of the smelly things. I would also definitely recommend having a welcome mat or a little like shoe tray or shoe rack to put near your door, especially if you go to a college like Clarkson where there's going to be lots of snow. So there's going to be mud and sand and salt and stuff like that. You want to have a place to wipe off your shoes and then leave your shoes so you don't track dirt all over your dorm, because you just really want to keep your dorm clean. But I would not recommend buying like expensive like organizers for your shoes or your closet or anything like that. Like, what I did was I had one of the big like tubs that I had brought clothes in, and I put it sideways so that the open part was here, and I had shoes in the open part and then shoes on top of it in the corner of my closet, so that I just used that. So I already owned it, it was free, and then I could just pack my shoes in it later when I need to leave.
alright, so this video has been a wild ride and lots of fun to edit. I just want to say the last thing that you definitely need to bring with you to college this year is kindness, patience, and respect for other people. Everyone's going to be stressed out trying to figure out how to do this whole social distancing type of learning, and it's going to be kind of hard. So we just all have to be kind to each other and just be patient with your professors and with the staff and with your school, and just let it all happen and be safe on campus, and just be kind to each other, respect each other's space, and respect the rules that the school and your state has put in place, and just be a good person. So hopefully this video was helpful. Obviously, it didn't cover everything that you should and shouldn't bring, but hopefully it's a good starting point for you. I'm going to type out everything that I said down in the description box down below, just because this video was kind of crazy, but I wanted to salvage it. Hopefully it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see my experience at my environmental research semester this fall. And yeah, see you in the next one.